What's up, guys? And welcome back to Just Bashing at RC Wrenching Wednesdays. I hope everyone is having a great day. Shout out to everyone in the chat already. See, we got Mike Bird, James, Abe, R1. Appreciate all you guys joining early. Truly appreciate each and every one of you. Let's see here. Abe says, hello, everyone in the Bashing Basement. Good evening. Good evening, R1. Good evening, Mike Bird. Mike Bird says, oh, good over the pond. Thanks. Hope you're all well. You're all well. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. We do have some stuff to fix tonight. Some stuff to show. Pretty much have some slashes to fix. If you guys, R1 says, just bat this up, bro. What's up, R1? Appreciate you joining. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Dwayne. What's up, Dwayne? They says, hey, look who it is. Just washing it. What's up, Dwayne? Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you joining. Oh, geez. What's up, OGs? RC says the basher in the Bashing Basement. Yes, sir. Appreciate you joining. OG. Hopefully you're doing well. Shout out to all you guys. I truly appreciate it. Shout out to the 7 in the chat. If you haven't hit that like button on your way in. But yeah, we do have some stuff to fix. And hopefully you guys saw the short course video. We do have this sentence that I did run a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, it is a little dirty, but this is going for the track next. So definitely stay tuned for that. We're supposed to get about an inch of rain, so that should help the track quite a bit. And if you missed it, the Creighton limited edition body with the mini backflips on there as well. I think it looks absolutely sweet. Let me know what you guys think of that. But yeah, like I said, appreciate all you guys. Everyone's talking to each other. And yeah, I just we actually do some stuff to wrench on. Like I said, we got the slash 4S shock to fix. We have my VXL slash to fix some bearings. We have the one slash that I built with the green and blue body to fix as well. So yeah, we got some stuff to fix. Has anybody else got any wrenching going on tonight? Got some tires to glue, but yeah, this one came on glue. We're running these Gladiators on the track, so seemed to work pretty good. R1 says raining hard here. Yeah, I know. I'd rather have rain than snow though. Dwayne says just bashing it. Seen the video of your new course. Your brother showed you up, bro. Hey, he had TSM, so yeah, no, that servo I had, which is actually right here, the Sledge 2275 is absolutely garbage. So slow, it can't hardly turn. It is. Mike Bird says, Sebastian, I love your track. Great property, my friend. US. Appreciate that, Mike Bird. Appreciate all you guys watching that video. Yeah, it's like I said, it's definitely not its final product. So it's nowhere near finished. We're gonna get tile all around it eventually, and yeah, so definitely stay tuned. OG says, what's up with the mini Mojave? I don't have a mini Mojave anymore, but I got the mini Creighton. That's a limited edition body. I don't know. What do you guys think? I should run this body or should I just keep it? Here is the limited edition. So I don't know if I should. It was, I think, $40, so it just isn't too bad. We also threw the mini backflips on there. There's more purple on this side than there is this side, which is pretty darn cool though, man. I did have to put all the stickers on. Come with the mounting system, but other than that, it actually covers the back better. It kind of sits under the wing, and then yeah, but it's definitely a cool. It might just be my shelf body. Let's see here. R1 says no wrenching, waiting on parts for the Creighton 6S. Nice. OG says bashing it, won't admit it. He's getting old and slow. Little brother was handing out laps that day. He really was. He was doing great, which is good, Now I'll admit it. I lost. I'll admit it. But you know how TSM is, so it makes a big difference. But no, I'll admit it when I'm wrong. If I got beat, I got beat. Dwayne says, Sebastian, You got any Forest rollers? I need one for my brother. I gave him an overpowered, really, really bad, a really old T-Max. He needs a newer chassis so he can get parts easy. I do not have any Forest rollers. The only Forests I have are the MT, the Valkyrie MT. That is it. Actually, everything else is 6S or 3S. So, and then I have the Slash that we have to fix as well. But other than that, that's all I got for 4S. Rinks RC in the chat. What's up, Rinks? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Big Izzy RC as well. Big Izzy says, "What's up, fellas?" Rinks says, "What's up, nerds?" R1 says, "Run it." Everyone's talking to each other. Dwayne says, "Hey, it's AKA Rinks." Rinks says, "What's up, everybody?" Shout out to all you guys in the chat. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to start off with changing the – so I wish they would have done this right away, but the titanium nitride, whatever trade, tin-coated shocks, we're going to go ahead and put those on because we did bend the shock, and then we can go ahead and fix that. So not a huge deal to change. We might actually put some thicker shock fluid in here as well, but we will see. Shout out to the 9 in chat if you haven't hit that like button on your way in. Go ahead and move some of this stuff around. 1 second. OG says there's a reason I used to race and won a lot, but I don't race now. I can't hang with you youngins. Hashtag I'm old and so that's why I bash. Nice, OG. Yeah, you know, the racing stuff, I'm sure it's pretty competitive. I can about imagine about just like everything, but well, that's awesome. I used to race though. Yeah, I suppose everyone's getting faster. Where did my thing go? RC Crazy in the chat. What's up, Crazy? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Definitely appreciate all you guys joining. Crazy says, "What's up?" LOL. What's up, Crazy? Everyone's talking to James. James says, "OG." OG says, "James." R1 says, "RC Crazy, what up?" Frank says, "I would love to try racing. Sounds fun." Yeah, I definitely agree. I think it'd be fun, but like I said, I'm sure it's technical, but what isn't technical nowadays? You know? But yeah, it'd be cool to have I guess I can race. I got my own track now, but it's nothing perfect. If you guys have any other ideas, definitely let me know. I won't take. If you guys got any suggestions, definitely let me know because I know I won't be offended or anything. If you guys don't like it or you have any other ideas, definitely let me know. You know, I appreciate everyone's feedback. That's what I'm getting for. Let's see here. Crazy says, "What's up, guys?" Big Izzy RC said, "Having the worst day ever. I can't find my hex wrench to take my max tire off because one of them is just spinning, and I can't find the Dremel for my GNS. So I just took it out on the Terminator. Oh no, can't find your hex. What about a 17? I use a 17 millimeter socket. Right, where is that thing? Right here. I just have a 17 millimeter socket is what I tend to use if I don't have a. Actually, I use that on everything." Dwayne says, "Oh, gee, you just got smarter with all the kids just trying to crash out people so they can win. Their mom and dad pays for their parts." Yep. OG says, "Shout out to Gracie and Graham." Appreciate that, OG. Yeah, they're actually down here tonight. I got Graham below me, and I got Gracie. Right. Oh, what's happening? She just went by. There's your tail. They love playing. Big RC Crazy says, "What's up, Izzy?" Richard B. What's up, Richard B? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. OG Ian says hi. Everyone's talking to Richard. Crazy says, "Build a little stand so you can get a better view of your track." Actually, Crazy, I didn't actually show that, but I do have the stand for the oval. So I don't really know how to explain it, but there's an oval stand that's right behind it. You can actually stand on that stand. If I could just extend it a little bit, and that would actually work. But no, I appreciate that idea. It stands with 120% health. So Dwayne says, smash the like button, y'all, and like and subscribe. Appreciate that, Dwayne. Yes, sir. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe. Let's see here. Richard B, a.k.a. Old School Gamer. OG says, shout out to Ian. Big Izzy's pup. Oh, nice. Shout out to Ian. Big Izzy's pup. Shout out to Ian. Big Izzy says, I have these hot racing, whatever you call it, on the tires, and my lug nuts won't fit. Oh, okay. I got you. No, but yeah, like I don't know if it helps you any, but just try a 17 millimeter socket. That's usually what I tend to use. All right. Big Izzy says, OG, thanks. I didn't let him play. Oh yeah, dogs love to chase RC cars, especially mine. I'm sure everyone else's out there do. But shout out to 11 in the chat. Appreciate you guys joining. Hey, now, speaking of, every time I turn on an RC car, those guys, they just attack them right away. So you know how it is. Let's see here. Urban Legend RC, what's up, Urban? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Urban says, yo, what up? Just bashing in the chat. Leave a grocery store. I'll be back in chat shortly. Sounds good, Urban. Definitely drive careful. Definitely drive careful. HR says, shout out HR. Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. At every single one here. Hope your people are good. You as well, HR. Definitely appreciate that. Everyone's talking to Urban. Appreciate you joining, Urban. Definitely drive careful. OG says, yeah, I have a 17 millimeter socket I use. It's easier. I would agree. I just run it on an adapter like that, and then I put it in the drill, and it works pretty good. So let's see here. Everyone's talking to HR. HR says, just passionate. Can you share later the info of the servo you buy for the mini Creighton? I sure can. I can send it to you, HR. I haven't yet. Hey, come on now. I haven't yet installed it. I don't remember where I put it. Actually, maybe we'll do that tonight. I could come with the servo horn, and then here is the servo. So I do have another video. 1 minute. I need to calm these guys down. But no, I'll definitely send that to you, HR. I can definitely share it in the link as well. Sorry about that, guys. The dogs are going bananas back there. R1 says, HR, what's up, buddy? OG says, Blockbuster in the house. Appreciate all you guys. Everyone's talking to each other. Rank says, Urban, pick me up some ribs. Because he says, I can't find that either. I need to eat something. So I can focus. OG says, hey, Sparky, grab me some brown cow. Flyboys 305 in the house. Appreciate you joining, Flyboys. Hopefully you're doing well. Flyboy says, what's going on, fellas? Richard B says, hit that like. Yes, sir. Reckham RC in the chat as well. Appreciate you joining, Reckham. Hopefully you're doing well. R1 says, Sebastian, yeah, share the link for that servo for sure. I can definitely do that. I will make sure to make a post about that. OG says, hey, those babies are fine. Let them play. All right. I just don't want to be too loud. But I appreciate that. Yeah, I just never know. They like to play, but I just don't want them to be too loud. Rink says, Mr. Rivera, what's good? Mike Bird says, they're having fun. They always are. HR says, thanks, Passionate. Yes, sir, I got you. I will definitely make sure to share that link. I do need to find a thing to put this old shock oil in, so give me 1 second. Come on now. Hey. All right, we're going to dump it in the Mountain Dew can. I think I'm going to change the shock oil right now. If you guys are just joining, I am changing out. I bent out a shock shaft. So, yeah, We're going to change that out. Richard B says, hi, dog. Flyboy says, is HR, Richard, OG, Rinks, R1, Doc, and Mike? Reckham says, epic tug of war in the background, LOL. Oh, yeah, it's an every night thing. Give me 1 second. They're a little loud. I will fix that. Goodness, sorry about that, guys. My bad. LOL, Jesus. I like how they just basically ignore bastard. Yeah, they do. They definitely ignore me. Oh man, dogs, man. Mike Bird says sorted, kind of, but yeah, they're too funny. They are too funny. But yeah, has anybody got any wrenching going on? What did I see? There was some deal or something going on. Oh yeah, it's April Fool's today. Traxxas did their leak about what is it? That someone leaked that Traxxas was coming out with a motorcycle or something like that. So then they do their energy drink stuff, you know, the normal stuff for Traxxas. Always an April Fool thing. You know how it is. Let's see here. HR says, just Bashinit, we are 43 away for the 1K giveaway. Creighton 6S XL Charger SMC LiPo set of tools and shipping right to the door of the winner. Very nice. That is awesome. Shout out to HR for the giveaway. That's crazy. Shout out to the RC community. They truly can't thank all of them enough. Shout out to each and every one of you. OG says, I have a feeling Gracie starts it. Ding, ding, you are a winner there, because that is exactly how it starts. Rink says the ProTech hot dog roller. The ProTech hot dog roller looks legit. What? Oh! I got you. They must have done an April Fool's thing. James says, "What's up, Urban Legend?" I was talking to HR. Yeah. Other than that, do you guys see any other RC related April Fool's deals out there? I saw something. Was it the Kraken or something? Did like a 3-wheeler thing? I don't know. Some of the stuff almost looks believable.
Guys, I'm super excited.
What's going on here?
Introducing the new JustBashinit RC short course.
1 second.
Now, this isn't getting perfect. This is like a...
There you go. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. My bad. Don't know what happened there. But, yeah, we're good to go. Well, yeah, there's... I don't know. Gracie, what are you doing? Yeah, we do have another video of the mini Creightons. I hate to drag on the mini Creightons, but I also like running them. I did a video. There's actually 2 mini Creightons. I ran this one with the backflips. If you guys would like to see that, definitely let me know. But other than that, I have a whole list of videos I need to make. Like I said, we're supposed to get like an inch of rain, which is better than snow. And then we should do a little bit of reshaping on the short course now. The oval's pretty well licked. I mean, yeah, we're definitely ready to run some RCs. So if anybody else has any other plans or things to fix, OG says I have to replace 2 one-way bearings, and that's it for now. Doomsday, Grubby, Bad Juju, and Paintball are all running great. Excuse me. Bad Juju, dude, doing work to do it. Oh, man, excuse me. Bad Juju, dude, doing tonight. Nice. Very nice. Brink says, I have a bunch of broken junk. Have to put in a parts order tomorrow. Nice. OG says, Bad Juju video dropping tonight. Let's go. Excited to see that one. OG. Sure, if you guys haven't, check out OG's channel, as well as everybody else in the chat. You guys know how it works. If you're just joining, appreciate you joining. Shout out to the 11 in the chat. If you haven't, hit that like button. I greatly, greatly appreciate each and every one of you. But yeah, like I said, we're currently trying to change out the shock shaft. I'm not. Let's see here. There we go. I wish they would have just put the good shock shafts on here right away, but they indeed did not. Because why would they do that? You know. Does anybody else have any videos dropping lately? Or you got running anything? I was gonna run the Sentin today, but I didn't. It was a little breezy out today and started to rain. I'm like, I better not. But Ring says, how's let's see here. That's going to be some nasty Mountain Dew. I got my other one up here, so we're good. Trust me, I'm not drinking that. This came out of the garbage. Only thing I could find. But yeah, that would definitely be nasty. Definitely be nasty there. Shock shaft is giving me some. There we go. I don't remember what size they. There we go. Richard B says, "Passionate. I drove a little with the Arma Creighton V6 yesterday. Posted some video of it too. Nice, Richard B. You're starting to like that Creighton V6, aren't you? I think I might have said Mini Creighton. If I did, my bad. No, it looks like you're starting to like that thing. Can't go wrong with the V6 Creighton, that's for sure." Rink says, "Not trying to jinx you, but I kind of want to see you grab the wrong one, LOL. Wow. That would not be good." That's funny, though. I'm going to make sure we're done with this. So we're just going to, now that you say that, we're going to put it back over there. I totally forgot. If you guys have one of these, you guys have a shock pliers. I totally forgot I even had this, to be honest with you. I should have been using this right away, but they come in handy. Reckham says, "Did a store tour today and picked up some goodies for my SCX 24. Nice, Reckham. Very nice. Store tour. Have to check that out. I always like watching those. They get the right shock shafts. Yeah, bingo. Mike Bird says, "I was wondering if he would." We're not going to do that. We are definitely going to try not to do that because that would be nasty. All right, we'll put the bottom rod end on this guy. R1 says, "Sebastian, I finally ordered the J Concept Magmas for the Mini XRT. Are you happy now? LOL. Let's go, R1. Heck yeah. Oh, you're going to love them. I need to run that thing yet too, but yeah, they look so good. They look awesome. They look just as good on the big XRT, so heck yeah. Let's go." Hey, Graham and Gracie, stop it. You're fine. Yeah, they. Where'd you end up getting them from? Did they finally come back in stock? Yeah, I've been really, really digging the J Concept tires. I know they make a really nice looking oval tire as well. I just haven't tried them yet. Shout out to 11 in chat. If you're just joining, appreciate you joining. Definitely appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, I think we're at 1,605 subscribers, or 1,605 subscribers now, which is absolutely crazy. Like I said, we are going to do a giveaway, an RC car giveaway at 2,000, just for you guys, only for the people that support. Like I said last time, I had a bad taste in my mouth after I did that one. I had someone join and I've never seen him again. You know, it sucks that it's like that. I don't know if some people just come in and just see giveaway, try to win, and then if they win, you don't ever see them again. But you know, I gotta support the people that support me, and I wanted to give away for all you guys because I truly appreciate you. Let's see here. R1 says, "eBay love RC, nice." Shout out to eBay. eBay always has it, I swear. Richard B says, "Sebastian, yes, it's a bit of a tank. Nice, yeah, it definitely is a tank. It definitely is a tank." Axron, what's up, Axron? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Axron says, "What up? What up?" R1's talking to Axron. Rughead says, "What's up, boys? What's up, Rughead? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well." Definitely appreciate all you guys joining, as always, for all the support. I can't thank you guys enough. Mike Bird says, "I always rub little shock oil on the threads. Helps screening shafts." Yeah, definitely a good idea, Mike Bird. I had a little bit of oil in here, so I wasn't too concerned. Oh boy, as I drop it, but yeah, we should be pretty solid on this one. Not really sure what that's all about. We got to get some oil in there, but yeah, pretty simple fix. Let's see here. I was talking to Rughead. Rughead said, "Did I hear giveaway? Can you donate the gram?" No, I ain't donating this one. I really have grown to love this thing. If you guys, like I said, if you haven't seen the limited edition body, it looks so good. Luckily, my Hobby Town had it, and I ended up picking it up, as well as the mini backflips. I really do like these as well. So, yeah, I've probably driven the mini Creighton 4 times now, 4 or 5 times, I think, and yeah, it's blown me away every time. But no, Rughead, giveaway. We're gonna do giveaway at 1,000 subs, or sorry, excuse me, 2,000 subs. So we're 400 away. We're like 390 something, 395, I think. So definitely stay tuned for that. It's just crazy to think that I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. So can't thank you guys enough. Richard B says it has become. Oh, sorry, my bad. There we go. Richard B says it has become friends with my Kyosho RC cars in the hobby room this Easter. Nice, very nice. Yeah, that Creighton V6 is a beast, man. It definitely is a beast. Axron says, "I just recently bought a house, and there's a nice park 1 block over, big enough for the 8S Outcast to rip around and jump the Fresh Park ramp." Nice. Congrats on the house purchase, Axron. That's awesome. That's awesome. Definitely congrats on that. And yeah, that's very cool. You got a park to run them? Heck yeah. Very nice. R1 says, "JustBashinit, did you say you put the backflips on the mini Creighton? How did they perform?" Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Here they are right here. They look good on there too. And they're $27.99 for 4 tires, which I thought I couldn't pass that one up. I think they perform great. I actually have a video. I have a video coming out. I can try and get it done tonight. But I have a video with 2 Creightons. If you guys would like to see that, definitely let me know. 2 mini Creightons, that is. But yeah, definitely let me know if you want to see that. I have the other green body here because this is the one I'm going to run. I don't think I'm going to run that one. I just don't know if I can get myself to. Mike Bird says, "Nice. Appreciate that, Mike Bird." Arecum says, "Congrats, Axron." Yes, sir. Definitely congrats to Axron on the purchase of his house. That's huge, man. Congrats to you. Let's see here. Rughead says, "Did YouTube do anything when you hit 1,000 subs?" No, not really. I think what do you have to have so many watch hours and stuff? But no, they didn't really do anything, I guess. I guess what do you mean by do anything? Graham, stop it. Axron says, "Thank y'all. Thank y'all." Yes, sir. Urban Legend says, "Don't forget to hit the like button." Yes, sir. If you haven't, appreciate that, Urban. Make sure if you haven't hit that like button. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you. There we go. Graham, stop growling at your sister. R1 says, "JustBashinit, awesome." Yes, I have to order parts for my Creighton V6, so the backflips are in the cart. Yeah, I definitely think they're worth it. I did think. What is going on here? I did think they would balloon a little more and do a little bit better backflips, but they didn't as much as like when you switch out the tires on the big Creighton. The backflips definitely affect your backflips or air control, but I would say the mini ones didn't affect it as much, in my opinion. So, Let's see here. But yeah, Richard B says, just bash. That's a cool sweater you're wearing. Appreciate that. Yeah, I got this a while back when I used to work at Hobbytown. But yeah, they make a couple cool ones. I have an Arma one, and yeah, I like getting the RC apparel. You know, got the flags and everything. So, hey, would you stop that, please? Graham, stop growling at your sister. Thank you. All right, not too bad. We did end up putting 50 weight in this thing. Hopefully that's not too much. I believe stock is 30. But, yeah, we got the titanium nitride shocks on there. I don't know if you can see. We did bend this one. But, yeah. Nick T, what's up, Nick T? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. As well as Abe. What's up, Abe? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Abe says, made it in. Storm coming again. Storm's coming again. Yeah, we're getting a storm here as well. Graham, stop it, buddy. We're supposed to get about an inch of rain, but I'd rather have rain than snow. You guys know how it is. Rain's better than snow. Rughead says, have you gotten the $2 YouTube check? I remember everyone was so happy for. No. Just from your guys' awesome donations, that's all I ever really get, and I appreciate it because it definitely helps support the channel. But other than that, no, that's, you know, it's nice to have that, but it's not why I do it, you know, to get ads and stuff in your videos. It's not why I do it. I do it because I enjoy chatting with you guys and just hanging out with you and showing you everything that I got going on. I like being honest about everything, and that's why I do it, because this RC community is awesome, and that's the reason why I do it. So, is it nice to have that to help support the channel? Yes, but definitely not the reason why I do it. R1 says, whoa. Abe, we are getting thunderstorms as well. Rughead says, I always forget to hit the like. Don't be like me. No worries, Rughead. Definitely appreciate you. Shout out to the 12 in the chat. If you haven't, make sure to hit that like button. Nick T says, so are they going to re-release the Infraction 2-3S again tomorrow? What do you think? LOL. I'm not sure, but that's a great question. We will see, I guess. Perfect. Bingo. Good to go there. No, I don't know what they're going to do. You guys think they will? You know, I don't really know. I guess we'll find out. Very nice. Richard B says, I ran Creighton mostly at 70% because it goes way too fast, 100% on 6S. You are not lying there. The Creighton V6 is absolutely insane on 6S. That is for sure. Shout out to the 13 in chat. Appreciate you guys. There we go. That feels pretty good. I'm going to have to do the other one, the other front one, but yeah, not bad. Not bad. Oh, I do want to show you. Let me put this servo away. Actually, I need to leave it out because I need to share that link. Let me grab. I want to show you the slash we were racing. Let's see here. Put the mini Creighton down. And then I will grab. Give me 1 second. Boom. Here it is. This thing was awesome. The BL2S systems are really great. I think Traxxas did a great job on those. But as you can see, something ain't right here. So we need to, it's just actually just a screw. So not too big of a deal. One of the screws came out of the arm here. Not a big deal. But yeah, I'm happy, super happy with how this build came out. Like I said, this thing was basically just parts. Besides for I bought a couple new things. Then I put in a Eco Boost servo, I think is what this is called. It came out of a Baja Ray that I had. So we ended up doing that. But other than that, I got RPM shock caps in the front, and then there's the standard ones in the rear. Ultimate body, GTR shocks, BL2S. It's definitely a fun truck. I do need to get out the bigger trucks on the short course track because that'll be way more fun, I have a feeling. But yeah. Nick T says it was an interesting oops on their end. That's for sure. you know, I saw a couple videos of it. I think the bodies are cool. I don't know. I'm not an on-road guy, so I think people will like it. R1 says, "JustBashinit. I seen the J Concept mini choppers make the Creighton backflip like crazy." Yeah, I believe that. I bet. I'm thinking. I'm seeing HR. I know HR put them on there, but you have to have extended hexes on the mini Creighton to run the magmas. I think the magmas almost look too big on the mini Creighton, in my opinion. I was gonna throw them on there, but I did not. Richard B says, "Just bashing it," and it's my son's car, so it's stupid to destroy it. LOL. Hey, you know the nice thing is, if you break it, you can fix it. So no, it's a very strong truck for sure. Richard B. Rink said, "Oh, my bad, when it pop up, there it goes." Rink says BL2S worked well. Good, except they are hard on the brakes, and it just quits working for a few seconds. Oh, that's a great point, Rinks. So, that's a great. I appreciate you bringing that up. So, I think I know what you're talking about. So, you put it in, you go in reverse, and then you kind of have to sit there like this, like this, pulling the trigger to get it to go. So, this ESC come out of the mini Slash, and I do not have that lag anymore. It seems more responsive, and the motor is still the same. Come out of a Slash modified, but no, the new ESC. I don't know if they reprogrammed it or something, but it does not actually lag when you put it in reverse. I don't know if you can see that in the video. I was running this car at the beginning, but no, it indeed does not lag anymore. But I know exactly what you're talking about, because you throw it in reverse and you're just like, what the heck? Come on, let's go. But no, it definitely didn't do it. So I don't know. Maybe you could try picking up a mini Slash ESC. If you want to try and get rid of that, that's what I would recommend. Like I said, seemed to work, but I do need to do a little bit more investigating on it. But yeah, appreciate that comment, because I was just thinking about that actually. Nick T says, I'm glad they kept the body clips, and still no stock splitter though. I don't get it. Yeah, you know, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with the on-road stuff, but I think body clips can definitely have their advantages for speedrun cars. Frank says, how many times I was hard on the brakes and hit the throttle and nobody's home. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I think the new ESC definitely helps it. Okay, so here is the Slash 4S. Remember, this was the Jado. And actually, which is kind of crazy, we have the green ultimate body. Shout out to my brother. That came from my brother. And then the orange one. So, yeah, we do have to fix both of them. It was oh, boy. Good thing that wasn't full. It was a rough weekend, I should say, on the new track. But we're going to get the corks worked out and hopefully get it better. But no, I appreciate that, Ranks. I do, like I said, I do have what is going on here? I do have a mini Creighton video coming out. I think that'll be next video. And then I did have, hopefully I can show you here. I did want to get the Sentin 2-3S out again. I absolutely love this body. I do have the Badlands on there as well. And I ripped it around the short course a few times, and it did perform pretty good. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'm going to try my best to get as much cars on that track as I can, because that's what it's for, you know. Just can go out there and test out cars, see which ones do better. But yeah, that is my goal. Nick T says, you're going to add jumps? Yeah, definitely going to add jumps. I just need to I don't really know where to put them. I have a wooden jump on there right now, but I don't think the wooden jumps are that great. They definitely need to be dirt. It needs to be packed down a little bit better. And like I said, I need to add tile all the way around it, so you kind of have the outskirts of the track and on the inside. So Richard B says, JustBashinit, I can drive and destroy my Kyosho Infernos as much as I want because if something breaks on them, they have 1,000+ parts, and I can fix it in 10 minutes. LOL. Nice, Richard B. Yeah, I can about imagine. You are definitely have a lot of Kyoshos, and it's awesome that you have the part support for it, and that's really a big thing. Definitely a big thing about owning RC cars, as you guys can all probably agree. Reckham says, how you build a new track, a drag harrow maybe. I can actually, if you guys would be interested in that, I could show you exactly what I used. I can just put my GoPro on my head like I do film videos and show you the actual process that I do. If you would be interested in that, let me know. I can definitely do that. Rughead says, you're gonna have to break the track and before you know where the jumps should go. Yes, Rughead, I did see your comment. I did see that. I did not get to reply to it yet, but I did see it, so I appreciate that, and I definitely agree. Yeah, you have to kind of get the layout first, and then you can kind of figure out, like you said, where you want to jump. Richard J-Man, what's up, J-Man? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Shout out to J-Man. J-Man says, just bashing it. Sup? Richard B says, I think I have 1,000+ parts for them. Wow. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy, but that's awesome. Richard B, the Kyosho King. Everyone's talking to each other. Nick T says, relaxing, LOL. Rughead says, just bashing it. How to build a DIY short course track. That would be pretty cool, though. I appreciate that idea. That would be pretty neat. But if you guys would seriously be interested in that, I can definitely show you the process I take. That's for sure. All right, shock is fixed, guys. So there's the 30 weight. Let me put that down. So there's 30 weight, and there's 50 weight. I don't know if you can probably tell the difference. It might be hard. So I might need to actually just change this other one as well while we're at it. I think we're going to. We might as well. Everyone's talking to J-Man, R1. R1 says, Sebastian, for sure do the track. Going to do one soon. Sounds good. I appreciate the feedback. I will definitely try and do that. Next time I blade it, I will definitely get a little bit in there. I'll kind of incorporate it in the video and show you guys how I do it. Rughead says, then you're going to have to tune all your trucks for the track. 100%. That's exactly right. Exactly right, Rughead. I was thinking about that too. Going to have to learn about all the tuning for how my track is set up because, what the heck? It's dead. Every track you race on can handle different. And, yeah, no, but that's very true. I appreciate that comment as well because I was trying to do a little bit of tuning on this one, just adjusting the shocks and whatnot, but I definitely don't have it tuned right. Richard B says, Sebastian, how nice your RC track has become outside your house. Yeah, I appreciate that, Richard. I'm very fortunate, very lucky that I'm able to go out and do that. It's very nice just being able to walk outside your house and run the RCs and not have to go anywhere. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but like I said, I'm very fortunate. I would love, it'd be so cool to have all you guys out here to be able to run some RCs, race on tracks, do whatever you want. So, yeah, it's fun. I'm definitely think I'm going to see myself outside on them tracks a lot this summer, as long as I keep them maintained. Another nice thing about having the tracks is less area to mow because mowing is a process. Yeah, like I said, if you guys have any more recommendations or any other layout ideas you would like to see or can think of, definitely let me know. I really appreciate all you guys' feedback as always. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so we're going to change the other shock shaft here while we're at it, and then we're going to add 50 weight as well. Just a simple task. We do need to replace the screw on this one. And then we did run my VXL high center gravity. I have too many slashes, just ridiculous. I have the Gladiators on here as well. I don't know if you guys can see, but we do have a bad bearing. the dirt definitely eats away the bearings. That's for sure. What happened here? J-Man says, so what's the new track you built? I only seen the dirt oval. You did another one? Yes, sir, J-Man. If you haven't seen my latest video, I did do a video on it. Definitely let me know what you think. I did a short course track, so definitely if you haven't checked that out, make sure to check it out. J-Man says 16 thumbs up. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, guys. Nick T says you should drag something behind an X-Max or Outcast 8S on the track to grade it. That's not a bad idea because it probably would do it, but the drags I have are kind of like compact tractor size, so it definitely is a little bit more power to do that. Reckham says I can't track my bulldozer from work though. Town to build one in my backyard, but I have thought about it. Now that would make a great track, that's for sure. That would be if bulldozers would make perfect tracks, perfect jumps. That's for sure. Gooniac, what's up, Gooniac? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully doing well. Gooniac saying howdy to Just Bashinit in the chat. Definitely appreciate that, Gooniac. Hopefully you're doing well. J-Man says Reckham and Gooniac's up. Everyone's talking to Gooniac. J-Man says, yeah, I'll check it out. Appreciate that, J-Man. Richard B says, I'm not going to complain myself as I have many acres of garden outside my house that I can drive on. Yes, sir. That is awesome. Definitely awesome, Richard B. Heck yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's just awesome to be able to go out and not have to drive and run some RCs. Yeah, anybody else got anything to wrench on tonight? Definitely would love to hear what you guys are up to. Searching the web for anything new. What you guys got going on? Turismo, what's up, Turismo? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Turismo says, "Just Bashinit RC. How's it going, sir? And good evening to everyone in the chat. It's going good, Turismo. Hopefully it's going good for you. Definitely appreciate it." Gooniac says, "Got to get going, but had to say howdy." Appreciate that, Gooniac. Make sure if you guys don't check out Gooniac's live after we're done, or just go check him out. I definitely appreciate you stopping in, Gooniac. He goes live after me. I truly appreciate it. Gooniac does. He's got some awesome planes and just everything. So definitely check him out if you haven't. Give him a thumbs up, as well as everybody else in the chat. Check out each other. You guys know how it works. Shout out to this awesome RC community. Shout out to the Fun Zone. Great live again last night. Always great lives there, that's for sure. Shout out to Urban Legend. Everybody over there. OGs, RCs, Rinks, Turtle, everyone over there. You guys have been having some awesome lives. That other night, my wife was laughing so hard. I was laughing hard. That was just hilarious. Oh man, I was laughing. When Urban said that, or the just your wife calls me just Bash or whatever, my wife was just dying. She's like, "What? They call you that?" Oh man, you guys are awesome. Let's see here. J-Man says, "Yeah, having traction yard is sweet. Your property looks like a lot of room for stuff like that." Definitely, J-Man. I think I'm gonna make some more dirt jumps and stuff yet. So, but other than that, we're probably about complete for I thought about getting a banner as well. I don't know if like a JBI Speedway or something banner to put in between. Be kind of neat. Sometimes when people drive by my house, they kind of stop and look and like, what the heck is that? You don't see tracks every day, or RC tracks. We were racing last Sunday and people were driving by going on like, what's going on? So it's kind of cool. It definitely is cool. What did I miss? Let's see here. My bad. I'm behind on comments. Turismo says, J-Man RC R1. Everything's good, sir. Hope you're doing well. Nick T says, I might check the mini crate and diffs, though. I think they sound dry. Not a bad idea, Nick. I thought you checked those, or you just haven't done it yet. Yeah, not a bad idea. Definitely let me know if you check them out. Rughead says, my dirt ground got ran over by a truck this weekend. The funeral is tomorrow. Y'all are invited. Oh, no. Oh, man. Dirt ground. That sucks. But I'm sure you'll make it better. Rebuild it and make it better. That's for sure. The dad, what's up, the dad? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. The dad says he's bashing in the bachelor basement. Sup, y'all? What's up, the dad? Rink says that 4S slash is pretty rad. Definitely. Oh, that's the video I have to make yet. I'm gonna make a full video on how I converted this to a 4S slash. So appreciate that comment as well, Rinks. Shout out to Rinks tonight. I'm getting all the good comments, reminding me of stuff. I forget stuff so easily. So I appreciate that. I do apologize every now and then if I forget stuff. Flyboys 305 says the dad doing dad things. Sorry, my bad. The dad doing things. Rughead RC. Turismo 4GT. Definitely appreciate it. Turismo says Flyboys 305. Sure hope so. I want to see what they did to the infraction 3S. What did I miss here? Oh, my bad. Missed that. Flyboys 305 says Arma dropping tomorrow. We will see. We will definitely see. J-Man says the dad's sup. Nick T says you need a bumper sticker that says Mr. JBI. That'd be kind of neat. Richard B says hit that like. Yes, sir. If you haven't, hit that like button. Definitely appreciate it. Rughead says, what's up, guys? Fly. The dad. Turismo said, or Flyboy says Turismo, I hope so too. Turismo says Mike Bird, Rinks, Rughead, the dad, Nick T, what's up? Rinks is waving. Everyone's saying hello. Dirty Max RC in the house. What's up, Dirty Max? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Rughead says, ain't no rebuilding this one. It got totally pancaked. It's donor car. Oh, it's I got you. It's gone then. Well, hopefully you can get a couple parts off of it then. Everyone's talking the dirty. But yeah, I was doing backflips with this 4S slash, which was absolutely crazy. Wasn't expecting that. So I do have that video to edit yet. I appreciate that reminder as well. I just get behind sometimes, but I don't know. I try to keep in a rhythm of posting videos, but it just kind of depends weather-wise and everything. When you can make videos and stuff, you guys know how it is. Yeah, I have this one, and then I have a Creighton video to do as well. So right now we're currently changing shock shafts. I bent this one. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but yeah, it definitely is bent. Shout out to the 14 in chat. Appreciate you guys joining. Dirty Max says, I'm doing okay. My girlfriend and I are going axe throwing on Saturday after dinner. That'll be my first time doing it. Nice. Heck yeah. That'll be fun. It's a good time. It's a good time. Sorry about that, guys. Shout out to the 14 in the chat. Turismo says, just bashing it. Man, I hit a rock in the park with my Mojave Forest and a part from a little scuff on the front right control arm. It took it, no sweat. Nice. Heck yeah. Yeah, that Mojave Forest is definitely a tank. That's for sure. Nick T says, Dirty, who are you throwing them at? LOL. Dirty says, I can't wait to get my K6 out. I miss driving it. Definitely need to drive mine as well. The K6 is so fun to drive. Rughead says, I got 1 million views on videos on private. My hardest part of making videos is the YouTube part. Yeah, it just takes time to make videos, and you guys know, everyone knows how that works. But 1 million views, that's awesome, Rughead. Congrats. Dirty says, Nick, LOL, I'm targeting a target. Mike Bird says, make sure she stands still. LOL. Gracie, what are you doing? All right. One more shock shaft to do. Yeah, I greatly appreciate all you guys. Chat is booming tonight. Can't thank you guys enough. If you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. I appreciate the feedback. I plan on doing a like I said, when I have to regrade the short course track, I will show you how it's done, or not how it's done exactly, but I'll show you how I do it. I appreciate all the feedback on that. Dirty Max says, I see a slash. You sure do. Actually, I got 3 of them to fix. We got the one I built. This is the high center gravity VXL 3S. Then I got the BL2S and then the JATO 4S. Sorry, it's not a JATO anymore. The slash 4S. Mountain Dew. That'd be a cool sponsor, wouldn't it? Mountain Dew. All right. Throw a little oil on the threads here. Gracie, what are you doing? Here's what I hit. I hit a full throttle. I hit it full throttle and speeding. Though thought for sure I broke something, but it's fine. Yeah, that's crazy. That shows you how tough it is right there. Turismo says, now I have a whole new level of respect for that truck. Oh, yeah. That thing is a beast, man. That is a beast. Let's see here. Nick T says, 1 is a forward slash. LOL. A forward slash? Dirty says, I'm rebuilding my slash and getting the ultimate chassis and getting the green ultimate body if Traxxas still makes it and going to make my slash 4S too. Nice. Heck yeah. Yeah, I think 4S on the slash is absolutely crazy. Like I said, I was doing backflips with this thing. And it was just taking it. Oh, man, we're leaking shock oil all over. That's not good. But yeah, this 4S on the slash is crazy. I think it's going to be too much for the short course track, but we will see. We will definitely see. Oh, I didn't do that right. Let's see here. And another thing about the slashes is they're just so easy to work on, in my opinion. One of the most easiest RC cars to work on, in my opinion. What we got going on here? Let's see here. Turismo says, JustBashinit, how is the Shiroi holding up? Good. I've only ran it once, but that thing was an animal. Absolute animal. Definitely going to run that thing more. I have some comparisons to do. I love that thing. It might take out the position of the Mojave 6S because that's how good it is. I absolutely love that thing. There we go. Gracie, what are you doing? Rughead says ATF is good for threads. Yeah, I could see that. Dirty says, what happened to the slash with the Badlands? A screw just come out and the camber link came loose. So that's an easy fix. I just have a screw to put in there, and then I have bearings to do on the other one. This is that one that I don't know if you guys remember. I built this from the ground up, bought some parts from Jenny's RC, and then we ended up racing that one with the BL2S in it. I think I'm geared 2390, I think, or is it 20? Might be 2386. Not too sure, but it's fast. Dirty says, you have a video on the 4S slash yet? No, but I appreciate you reminding me as well. I have the video done. I just need to edit it. So definitely stay tuned for that. Getting some weird. What is going on here? Rank says the rear body mount fell off. The rear body mount fell off. Nick T says backslash is a slash turn buggy. You turn the JATO into a slash, so forwards. Oh, okay. I got you. My bad. I understand now, Nick T. Makes sense. Dirty says, I have to watch your video. Still on the new track. No worries. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's a blast. It's definitely, I'm going to have fun running some RCs on that. That's for sure. Rink says, the rear body mount fell off my slash. Oh, there we go. Fell off my slash at the last race. Finished the last lap naked after the body fell off. Oh, man. Rinks, she raced on carpet, right? Carpet tracks are awesome, too. Definitely awesome. I definitely like the carpet tracks. High grip, that's for sure. R1 says, Bastion, it looks like great videos coming from the channel soon. I hope so. I sure hope so. You guys have any other recommendations? Definitely let me know. But like I said, I have plenty of videos planned. Just got to get them done. But I appreciate that, R1. 30 says, oh, nice. Easy enough. Yes, sir. 30 says, is that one two-wheel drive? Yes. Yep, this one is two-wheel drive. This is the four-wheel drive, obviously. Shout out to the 14 in chat. Definitely appreciate each of you. We've been live for about an hour, so shout out to all you guys. Go ahead and throw this back on here like so. J-Man says, I like that Traxxas body on that slash, the color scheme. The blue one? Yeah, the ultimate body. Yeah, that. I wish it was clipless, but we were just talking about having clips rather than the clipless stuff. But on the slash, I like the clipless stuff. But yeah, it looks good. It looks very good, if you can see that. I do want to do a custom body for it, though. Gracie, what are you doing over there? All right. We are golden there. Let's put some shock oil in here. Fly327. What's up, Fly? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Fly says, just bashing it. What's up, Fly? That's a sweet looking. Is that the Biddy design body? I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. Is that the Bugatti Chiron? That is sick. Everyone's talking to Fly. Rinks says carpet season is over. 1/8 dirt season starts Saturday. Nice, Rinks. Very nice. Very 1/8 dirt season. Cool. That's awesome. Rughead says Rinks racing naked sounds like a battery. LOL. J-Man says, yeah, the blue and green. Rinks says, scary, ain't it, Rughead? Dirty Max says, I think we get that stuff for the body. I think you can get the stuff that makes. Excuse me. Wow, I'm struggling. I think you can get the stuff for that body to make it clipless for the two-wheel drive. Yeah, you definitely can. Speaking of, I have the body mounts right here, which I can put on there, so I can run whatever clipless body I have. But I have to, like you said, get the stuff for the body itself to convert it. No, they definitely do make that. I think it's relatively cheap. I think. Okay. I did do that on this one. I converted this body to it, so clipless body. I think the slash clipless body is pretty hard to beat. I think that's one of their best clipless body systems, in my opinion, but it just goes on really easy and works good. It's always nice when something works good. That's for sure. I hope 50 weight isn't too much on this slash for us, but we'll find out. We will find out. Dirty says I'm talking to Traxxas parts to make it clipless, or even the Proline clipless mounts too. Yeah, yep. I have the Proline ones on here right now. I don't know if you can see it, the knobs on there, but yeah, definitely. They definitely make it so you can make it clipless. Yeah, what do you guys think? Is Arma going to drop a new car tomorrow? I don't know what to say. We'll see. I really don't know what Traxxas is going to do next. I really don't know. Hopefully it's something cool. You know, I'm a dirt oval guy, so I'd be cool if Losi did another race car or Traxxas. I got to give it to Traxxas. Their modified that they made and their late model is awesome. Not just because I'm wearing their sweatshirt tonight, but I'm not biased. I like, you guys know, if it's fun, I like it. But Nick T says a new one from last week. I think. LOL. Yeah, I bet. I wonder. I don't even know how you would do that. Just accidentally hit publish. I don't know. Good enough. Nick T says, I want to see a low C Pro Moto crotch rocket. That would be cool. Well, did you see Traxxas's April Fools? They had a Kawasaki, I think it was, Ninja, as the April Fools thing. It was kind of funny. Sweet. Good enough. R1 says Smash that Team Corrali is due for a drop. They are too. Yeah, that is for sure. Yeah, really been enjoying the Team Corrali stuff as well. Their cars are pretty expensive. I didn't realize the Kagama. Shout out to the Fun Zone. They were talking about this the other night. I didn't realize the Kagama is like $800 now, $799 or something like that. It's absolutely crazy. J-Man says, I see the rally car Traxxas has with slicks on it in the video they made. Looks pretty cool with the slicks on it. It's the mini car. Yep. Yeah, that does look pretty good. I thought about getting it, but like I said, I have the mini slash. I didn't think I would need the rally. But yeah, Rughead says Arma is good for releasing something as soon as the last release hype dies down. Mini Creighton is still getting hyped up. True. That's a good point as well. Definitely a good point. We're still. Oh, you know what we're all waiting for yet? We're waiting for that stinking 8S Typhon. But I don't know. We'll see. That's a great point, Rughead. Dirty says, anyone see the VXL energy drink April Fools from Traxxas? Yeah. If I remember right, I think they did that same thing last year. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Pretty sure they did. Throw this shock back on real fast. Excuse me, dog. What are you doing? Hey! You don't stop it. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. They don't like the pool either, apparently. Knock it off, dog. That's probably pretty loud. My bad. Shout out to the 13 in chat. Appreciate all you guys hanging out for an hour and 7 minutes so far. Pretty good live, as always. Thanks to each and every one of you. Let's see here. Dirty says, that's crazy. I'm glad I got my Kagama 6S for a smoking deal off Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like $7.99. R1 says, Hobby Explosion has a big Team Corrali overstock sale going on right now. They do? I did not know that. I'll have to check that out. That's where I got my Shiroi at. They had a coupon on it. It was the cheapest one around. So, Nick T says, I think the 8S Typhon was all smoke. Yeah, it's starting to seem that way, ain't it? Rughead says, I'm waiting for the Limitless Grom. That would be cool too. Like I said, I'm over the Groms, so that would be cool to see. Yeah, it definitely seemed like the 8S Typhon was all smoke, but bingo. Oh yeah, that's nice. Not really, actually. Why is it so? What in the heck is going on here? That's not good. What the heck? That's actually not good. James says, J-Man. J-Man says, James, sup? Dirty Max says, I'm about half tempted to get a slash 4x4 slider chassis just to make it a backslash. Yeah, I hear you there. The slash 4x4 platform is pretty good. R1 says, Bashinit, yes, the sale. 75 more off until Sunday, I think. Nice. Dirty Max says, oh, what's going on? I don't know. It's not rebounding. I've actually never had that before. I don't know. J-Man says, what you think? The 8S Typhon be a whole new design or just the 8S chassis with smaller arms and different wing and body? I think it will be the same chassis as the Notorious with different body and arms. What is going on here? It's like getting hydro locked or something. I don't know. Nick T says, who has the Granite 2 to 3S? Does anyone else have perpetual steering issues? No matter what I do, the steering is garbage. It's got a Creighton 6S servo in it and still trash. My brother has the Granite 2 to 3S. We don't have any issues with it. Not yet, anyways. Oh. Now where did my screw go? Oh, darn it. Oh, we got it. No, but I haven't had any steering issues. I'm very confused at what's going on here. Dirty Max says, I still need to finish my Ruster 4x4 build. It's getting a noise from the rear, probably from the diff area. I should probably pull the diff out and check on the pinion too. It almost sounds like a grinding noise. Oh no. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a diff thing. I don't know what's going on here. Dirty Max says bent shock shaft maybe for your shock. These are brand new shock shafts. Oh no. Brand new shock shafts. So I hope it's not bent. No way. I really don't know. Well, let's see here. Dirty Max says that's crazy. Too thick of fluid, maybe? I don't know. It's only 50 weight. I didn't think it would be too thick, but all right. Is that really necessary? Come on. 1 second, guys. Go upstairs. Come on. Come on. There. Come on. Go. Go. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what the deal is. Too full, maybe, says Rughead. Yeah, that could be a possibility, but it's like, well, I can show that, but it's like totally locked. I don't know, man. We're gonna clean it out and redo it, I guess. That sucks, but I don't know. J-Man says, so if they do that, they don't get too much to change the design to make it, they should just make it pretty much the majority of the Typhon 8S designed from other models they have. Yeah, that pretty much probably going to be modeled after a different, or a different truck. What is going on here? I have not the slightest idea. LOL. Rugged says dogs are crazy. They sure are. LOL, Nick. Rughead says that bottom seal is screwed on too tight. No. Oh. I don't know. These are brand new. Pretty much brand new shocks. Now we're pouring out shock oil. I don't know. Dirty said, I've never seen that issue with brand new GTR shocks. Me either. I thought you would just be able to switch the shaft and away you go, but I don't know. So you got the bottom, hold on. The bottom perch, obviously, that goes over this. Easy enough, slides on there perfectly. See? So I don't think that's the issue. Still draining out. You got a bottom seal on there. That's good. Try to put this back in here a minute. See, it's binding on something. I got to get this out of there. Let's find out what's going on here. What in the heck? Let's see here. R1 says, is the shock cylinder deformed? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see if I can get this. I wish I had a pick. That's one tool I don't have. I need one of those. We'll take the piston out of there and see what the deal is. There it is. Oh, I see. I think the washer came out. So there's a little washer inside of there. Is there a burr? I think that's the issue. That he says, oh, I finally pulled the trigger on the Power Stroke shocks for my Big Rock 3S. I'll just bash it. What weight you running those? I think I have 70 weight Dirty Max. I'm pretty sure that's what I put in them. And I think they're perfect. Piston maybe. Take the bottom seal off. Piston hole clogged. I think it's pretty much clogged. Pretty sure that's the issue right here. There's a little washer in there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but yeah, I think that's the issue. Pretty sure. It's probably scoring the new shock shaft, but just got to get it out of there now. Appreciate all the feedback, guys. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know what the heck was going on, but there it is. Minute. There it is. All right, that's the issue. It's got to be, because it was binding it. There's a little washer. Yeah, I can't. Oh, let's not lose that. But I'm pretty sure that is our issue. Let's try this again. Seal the bottom. Dirty says, I can't wait to get rid of those crappy plastic shocks. They suck. Yeah, they're awful. I guess they're not awful, but they're not that great either. I'm going to drop it again. Small little parts, man. R1 says Dirty Max for sure. Oh, yeah, you're talking about the ones on the Big Rock. Yeah, they're not great. I think the Power Strokes, although they are really expensive, they're definitely great shocks. Bingo. Bingo, baby. Yeah, they're definitely expensive. Don't get me wrong. Definitely expensive shocks. But I guess you get what you pay for, right? Shout out to the 16 in chat if you're just joining. Appreciate you joining. Hopefully everyone is doing well. We're currently working on my Traxxas Jado that I turned into a slash. We do have a couple other slashes to fix as well. If you haven't hit that like button, I do greatly appreciate you guys. Dirty Max says 120 for shocks is kind of spendy, but they are good shocks. I can't get the ones for my Max to work right either, though. You got the power strokes for that too? Much better. I think we're golden now. I'm thinking I haven't had the same issue on the other shock. I really hope not, but Nick T says, I thought someone mentioned Proline shocks for the Mini Creighton, but I couldn't find them. Yep, they do. They're on. I think they're on pre-order yet. I think, but maybe I'm wrong. Grizzly RC, what's up, Grizzly? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Grizzly says, hello, all. How are we doing? Is anybody browsing Facebook? Because I heard Traxxas is coming out with a motorcycle. I hate to tell you, but that's April Fool's. As cool as that would be, that was April Fool's. But it does look real. When I first saw it, it looked real. J-Man says, Grizzly, sup? Dirty Max says, Rugged, believe it or not, I have never bent the shock shafts before. Nice. Rughead says, I was rebuilding shocks all weekend. All my shafts were bent. LOL. that means you had a good run. There we go. That'll do. Let's see here. Dirty says, "Rughead, believe it or not, never been a shock shaft before." That's pretty impressive, though. That is definitely impressive. Dirty says, "Yes, I do have the Power Stroke shocks for the Max too, and I felt like the chassis slap is worse than with the stock shocks. I'm going to try the Sledge rear shocks and see how those do." Oh, yeah, I saw a couple people do that as well. Not a bad idea. Shout out to the 19 in chat. If you're just joining, appreciate you joining. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Really appreciate you guys. Currently doing shock shaft changes on the Jado that I turned into a /4S. The dad says, "Dirty, do you have the spring kit for the Pro lines?" Oh, yeah, that's right. They make Pro line kits or shock kits or spring kits. So that's what I was going for. Different rates or whatever. Dirty says, "Watch now. I said I've never bent a shock shaft. I'm going to bend one. Bend one or all of them." Yeah, it's a hit or miss. Like I bent one on here. Wasn't expecting it, but it happens. Just part of RC, you know. Okay, should be golden now. Perfect. I don't feel any resistance or anything, so I think we're good to go now. Dirty says, I don't, but I should try those first before I give up on them. Definitely give them a try. I don't think the springs are too expensive. A Rughead says, "You got to do more off-road speed runs, Dirty. I lowered my oil weight to fit it. I'm running 20 weight. Nice. Bingo. Look at that, guys. That feels pretty good. We're going to go with that. But I do have a feeling we're going to have to change the other side. You guys do have any pictures of your RCs you want me to show off? I do have my email in the description below, or if you guys ever have any questions, don't be afraid to email me. I would love to help you guys. Yeah, I'd love to see your guys' collection. We can show them off on the lives. I saw shout out to Urban. He was doing like a community thing. I don't know how that all works yet, but you guys can share your cars on there as well if you'd like to. Excuse me. I love seeing all your guys' collection because we know you know how RC works. You get one, you get more. Dirty. Oh, the dad says, "Dirty. The spring kit can help, but I ended up having a double up in the rear to get it stiff enough. Looked crazy, but it worked." I guess for the Max, Dirty, have you put those spacers that come with the Max Slash? Have you thought about putting those on there yet? I think they're like $6. I know the Max Slash didn't come with them right away in the front, so I had to put them in the front of that. Maybe you could try those because I think that'll give you a little bit extra clearance. I'm sure you've seen that, but and there we go. Dirty says, "Rughead, I have 50 weight in mine, and I upped it to the 100 weight, and still nothing. Might try swap pistons too." J-Man says, "Yeah, people have been posting on Urban's community tab to show off RC rides you got." Yeah, that's awesome. That's very cool. That's one cool YouTube thing they're doing. There we go. That's better. We're still fighting this shock. I think. Maybe not. Not bad. We'll go with that. On to the next, guys. On to the next. That one is complete. Finally. I know we had a couple people ask about how I converted this. I do have that video done, so definitely stay tuned for that. clean up my one bad thing about doing shocks is cleaning up. You get oil all over the place. Let's see here. I have seen that says dirty. Rughead says it all depends on the weight of the car. My grandma is only 700 grams. It's should balance like a sack of potatoes. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. Let's do a drop. Not bad. Dirty says, hey, don't you abuse your RCs like that? LLJK. There's a drop test for you. Hold up 1 second. We need a... Okay. On to the next. Yeah, that would be so cool. If I could have you guys out racing some RCs on the new short course track. It would be a blast. We're definitely going to do that more this summer. Like I said, since I have it now, I'm going to be using it. That's for sure. This can go back in the jar. Now we'll go ahead and fix this one. This one should be pretty simple. J-Man says, good to go. Thumbs up. You bet. Heck yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Reckham says, I need to do the shocks. My LMT. I should get on that. Hey, now is as good a time as ever. Shocks, I would agree. Shocks are a little bit of a pain. Definitely a pain. They take some time to get them right. But in the end, it's probably worth it because your car is going to handle better and everything like that. So, Dirty says, hey, I have Mountain Dew too. I have a 1 liter. Nice. Oh, yeah. Gotta love Mountain Dew. Yeah, this body pretty sweet. Again, shout out to my brother. He let me, I kind of took it, but he said I could have it. So we used to race way back when. We had a bunch of slash 2-wheel drives, and he got that body and just never used it. Or doesn't drive his RCs anymore much. So, but all right. So we're actually, we were just done with blue shocks. Now we got the blue GTRs and this thing as well. Now that's a good bearing. That could spin for days. That way, you know, you have good bearings. I did end up changing the servo. If you guys saw the short course video, we changed that servo real fast. The 22, this servo here, absolute garbage. If you guys have a sledge, take this thing out and just take it, junk it. It's garbage. It's so slow. But it works, does the jobs, but, you know. Everyone's talking to Reckham. Dirty says, working on shocks is my least favorite. Yeah, definitely. Reckham says, I'm worried when I get it apart, I'll find something that needs replacing, LOL. Yeah, that could definitely be a possibility. Definitely could be a possibility. You just never know. Yeah, usually that happens. You're like, oh, I'll just do this once, quick, simple. Nope. Not all the times, but Dirty Max says, looks like you have some positive camber there, bud. You know what? This was all random adjustments. I just made these work because I had to. This was kind of just, like I said, the parts car that got thrown together, made it work. Good enough for me. We have to do fine-tuning for these short course, that's for sure. Nick T says, I'm impressed with the Quake bearings. Yeah, they're pretty good. They are definitely very good. If you guys have any setup tips for 2-wheel drive slash, let me know. I do know I have the setup on my modified with like a real race car, but I don't think that's going to help me on a short course track. But you never know. Wipe this stuff off. Rughead says parts cars are the best. Definitely. You know, it makes it more fun. When you can see your parts get used, I would definitely agree with you there. Oh, I have shock oil all over everything. Dirty says, I threw that servo on the trash and threw it in an EcoPower 250T servo so dang quick on 6 volts and more ridiculous on 8.4. EcoPower servos are great. Definitely great. Yeah, like the dad says, Dirty, that EcoPower is tough. Definitely. Rughead says, do you run lockers on two-wheel drive? I do not. I think on the this is also the new transmission, the Magnum R or whatever, 272R, whatever they call it. Way better transmission. But on the older transmissions, I think lockers would probably be all right. Frisno says Dirty Max RC. That typically positive. Positive camber on that one rear wheel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's broke. What do you mean? You're not supposed to run your RC car like that? No, yeah, we got a I got you, Dirty. I understood. But yeah, no, that's wrong. We got a loose screw. My bad. Yeah, that probably wouldn't work too well. The dad says, Dirty, that Eco Power is tough. Rughead says, I'm building a parts car for my neighbor. He's ready for grind life. Heck yeah, that's awesome, Rughead. The dad says that transmission is pricey. When I get a Bandit, I'm gonna need one. I definitely agree. I got this transmission from Jenny's. I think it was like half the price of new, or not half, but a lot better than buying it new. So definitely check Jenny's. Dirty says, I'm about to buy more of them to throw my other rigs. I've abused the snot out of mine in the sledge and still going strong. Yeah, definitely Eco Power is good. Rughead says, that's a new reverse stand style. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't think that would work too well. Dirty says, hey, that rear camber is the new trend. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work very well, but that's hilarious. Crappy part about this, to put this screw in, you have to remove the whole cover and everything. It's kind of a process, but we'll get it done. The dad says, oh, good call. I would have bought new, then thought about Jenny's. Yep, definitely check out Jenny's, the dad. Yeah, that's where I got mine. And I think they have, for some reason, some are more expensive than others, but they're the same transmission, just listed under a different car. That's another research I did when I checked it out. The Fred. What's up, the Fred? Appreciate you joining. The Fred says, hey, just bashing it. What's up, the Fred? Hopefully you're doing well. Definitely appreciate you joining. Everyone's talking to the Fred. Dirty says Jenny's is dangerous. It definitely is. Definitely is. Rughead says MRC is good too. Just like Jenny's. Is that on eBay? MRC. I don't know if I heard of that. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to 16 of you guys. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I'm not sure how many likes we at. I guess I haven't looked. First one says, what's up, Mr. Fred? Oh, that screw fell out. Nice. Oh, there we go. Now we can tell. We're running 2386 gearing, 48 pitch. That's what we're running. J-Man says 23. Let's go. Appreciate it, guys. 23 likes. Definitely appreciate it. Shout out to all you guys out there. If you haven't, hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, we got to take this off as well. Oh, Dirty says, oh, I bought some stuff from that guy before. Oh, let's see here. Drughead says on eBay, it has this shiny glitter. Oh, yep. I got you, Rughead. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. The dad says, Jenny's is getting some of my money soon. I just don't know what I'm building. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Jenny's. Dirty says, oh, I bought some stuff from that guy before. R1 says 24. Thumbs up. Rughead says, the dad's a sucker. Oh, the Fred says, sup, the dad. Dirty, Rughead, J-Man, Turismo, Nick, Reckham, Grizzly, Rogue, James, Rinks, Fly327, and Mike Burr. Nick T says Cadillac. R1 says 26 now. Let's go. Definitely appreciate you guys. I think I have to pull the tire off. Whoop, that's too tight. Oh, man, I know. I might have did it. Oh, we're good. Yeah, anybody else doing any wrenching tonight? Got any? Rugged says I'm on a Chinese food run. Nice. Ow. Let me. Okay. Get that off of there. 10 Scale Performance in the house. What's up, 10 Scale? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. 10 Scale says hashtag JBI and chat. Appreciate that, 10 Scale. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay. Let's get a new screw here real fast. Everyone's talking to 10 Scale. Turismo says 10 Scale. What's up? Dirty says nice, Rughead. Just had some homemade chili. Fred says, sup, 10 Scale. Damien says 10 Scale. Everyone's talking to 10 Scale. All right. Also appreciate it if you guys have used my link through Hobby King or Turnsy. I greatly appreciate it. I don't have many affiliate links and stuff. I guess I don't. Like I said, it's not what I do this for, but if you guys do use those links, I do greatly appreciate it. It definitely helps the channel make more videos and stuff. Yeah, I greatly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Like I said, when I started doing this, I always say this, but I never thought I would have the support from each and every one of you guys, and I'm just so thankful for all of you. And it really, really means the world. So you guys rock. Turismo says, just bashing it. I'm saving my wrenching for Friday night. We'll be doing it to relax after work. Very nice. Very nice, Turismo. Yeah, it's kind of nice to just pick a day and do it. I've obviously wrenching Wednesdays. I've been waiting until Wednesdays to do mine, and yeah, it works out well. Come chat with all you awesome people, and yeah. I know the last couple wrenching Wednesdays really haven't had much to wrench on, but we always have stuff to talk about. So just can't thank you guys enough. Here we go. It's not the right one. Go ahead and tighten down. I don't know what for you guys with two-wheel drive slashes. How do you guys usually tighten them down? I usually go all the way tight and then just loosen them a quarter turn. What I usually do. But I think I might tighten her all the way down. Let's see here. 10 Scale says, I'm trying to recover from this eye surgery. I can't stay long. Just wanted to show some support. Makes me strain my eye right now, and I would stay, I would stay longer. Have a great live and blessed week. Everyone. No worries, 10 Scale. Definitely speedy. Hopefully, hope for a speedy recovery. Pray for a speedy recovery for you. Yeah, just praying for your recovery. Can't stay long. No worries, 10 Scale. Rughead says RC community is super cool, everyone. But that Tom Lee nerd. Oh man. Definitely, like Turismo said, 10 Scale, wish you a speedy recovery and good vision soon, sir. Definitely. Dirty Max says, I'm gonna take off, guys. Have a good night. You as well, Dirty Max. Appreciate you joining. Have a great night. See you next time. Dirty says, OG. Fred says, hey, OG. OG, you still wrenching over there? Go all the way tight. No, it can be pretty relaxing wrenching. You guys know that. It's after we go. That should be plenty. We'll leave her a little tight, but yeah, no, it can be pretty relaxing wrenching, or it can be stressful. You know. Slash, what's up, Slash? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Slash says, hi, just bashing it. I'm back. Appreciate you coming back, Slash. Hopefully you're doing well. Definitely appreciate it. OG says, guitars and Cadillacs, hillbilly music. J-Man says, 10th scale get better. Definitely 10th scale. Definitely. Nick T says, night dirty. OG says, yep. Fred says, I'm in, OG. Turzo says, peace out, dirty. Hotspot in the house. What's up, Hotspot? Appreciate you joining. Shout out to Hotspot. I just watched your video on the KK Pit car. That's pretty neat. Shout out to Hotspot. It's very cool. I'm definitely behind on watching everybody's videos as always. I just can't seem to catch up because everyone keeps making awesome videos, you know? Everyone's talking to Hotspot as well as OG. Turzo says Hotspot. And Slash, what's good? Slash says, I've gotten upgrades for Slash, and I've made a couple cool videos. Took it to the skate park, replacement parts, all that. RC life forever. For real. Or forever, for real, whatever one. Awesome, Slash. Heck yeah. We're actually working on a Slash tonight, so definitely appreciate you coming back. Hotspot says, thanks, buddy. Yes, sir. The Fred says, hey, Slash. Slash says, what's up, people? Doing well. Shout out to all you guys, man. You guys rock. No. Oh, we're good. Definitely a longer live. I haven't been live this long for a while. But we're going to keep rocking it out, you know. We'll go for a little bit longer one tonight, probably. Hour and 42 minutes. Definitely a record. Not a record. I don't know how the longest live I've ever done. I'd have to go back and look. I'm doing lives for so long. It's just crazy. But OG says, what up? Shout out to OG. I think I need a longer screw. Oh. Let's try this one. Too long. Slash says, yeah, I was just scrolling on my phone and I saw you live. So I opened my computer and jumped on. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Slash. If you, I guess this is a good time. If you guys, I've heard a couple people say they don't get my notifications. Make sure you guys have your notifications on. Just make sure you hit that bell and, yeah. I know I've been guilty of that for sometimes too. I don't get don't get notifications. Make sure you have the notifications on. Let's see. Hotspot says, I can't stay too long, but I wanted to drop in and drop a like for support. Appreciate that, Hotspot. No worries at all. Definitely appreciate dropping in. Definitely appreciate it. If you guys can't stay long, I totally understand. I just appreciate the support. You guys rock. OG says, I still remember the first time we seen your face. You were like, well, I guess we'll try this for a while. Oh, yeah, you remember that. Yep. Yeah, I was so nervous. You know it. I had the GoPro on the head, you know. I've done that a couple times again, but I guess I'm just so used to this now, and thanks to you guys. I mean, it's just, you guys rock, man. That's all I can say. But yeah, definitely, OG. I remember that. Fred says, I show 24 likes. Let's go. If you haven't, hit that like button. Slash says, I'm going to leave in a bit, though, because I'm getting up at like 3 a.m. to go to North Carolina and be My bad for misspelling. No worries, Slash. No worries. Appreciate you coming back and joining. Definitely appreciate it. Fred says later, Slash. Slash says, oh, I'm still here. I'm going to leave this running. Going to take a shower, though. Appreciate it, Slash. Definitely appreciate it. All right. Yeah, pretty successful live. We have one more truck to fix, but that one should be pretty simple. Now that April Fool's is over, hopefully we see some actual cars that are going to get released, not these April Fool stuff. But James says, I just got my backflips from Mini Creighton out the mailbox. Nice, James. Heck yeah. Oh, James, I got to send you. I got to find. Speaking of, while I have you, let me grab some tires. I know you were looking for tires. Give me 1 second. Let me put these screws in, and then I will show you there. Rogues says James D. Thursday says safe travel Slash. I need a longer screw for that one. That went missing. Give me 1 second. I'll go ahead and show you. James is asking about tire options for the MT, the Valkyrie MT. One more screw. Bingo. Boom. Easy fix right there. No more negative camber. I need my wheel nut. I do need to get some better wheel nuts for this thing. The Traxxas serrated wheel nuts have been really awesome. Serrated wheel nuts are just so much better. Boom. Here we go. Slash fixed. All right. Give me 1 minute. Actually, I got to put the body on this real fast. Fred says, looks like rain for a couple days, so we'll be wrenching. Yep. Same here, the Fred. I think we're supposed to get up to an inch of rain, which is better than snow. That's for sure. That is for sure. Okay. Put this one back up on the bench. All right, let me go grab. Okay, so these are what I would recommend. I know this is for if anybody else has any other questions about it. If you guys remember the Valkyrie MT, I ran these higher axes on it. They actually, I looked Horizon, and they actually don't make these anymore. I was very surprised. They're 2.8 higher axe tires. The same ones you could also run. These are kind of like the ones that are on the MT. These are Proline Badland 2.8s, MX 2.8s, about the same size there. I put these on the Quake, but they would also fit if I put a 17 millimeter adapter on them for the the MT, Valkyrie MT. Another great option, but I have really these things have made the MT Valkyrie MT absolutely insane. I think you can still find them on eBay, but I'm not 120% sure on that. I know they still make these ones. So hopefully that helped. I can get you a link yet. Just let me know. All right. Let's see here. Nick T says, are the wheel nuts on the Shiroi flat? Yes, they're just like the Arma 6S ones. I have it on the thing, otherwise I grab it, but OG says, yeah, the same here. Rain and snowstorms starting tonight. Or sorry, rain and storms starting tonight. We don't want to say that S word anymore. Clean up my tools here a second. Always get so busy or go so messy on wrenching Wednesdays. There we go. J-Man says, yeah, it's been up and down the past while with snow and no snow. Nick T says, I want to try the set hotspot hat on his Quake. I think those are fairly inexpensive, so definitely a good option as well. James says, okay, send me the link when you find out and how I can get to 17 millimeter hexes for it. I'm pretty sure I saved those hexes. 1 second. No, I'm going to have to find those hexes. But I'll get those to you, James. R1 says, JustBashinit, my sound dropped. What tires was on the Quake you were talking about? I will go grab it. James says, thank you. You bet, James. All right. I'll show you. These are the Badlands. The Badland 2.8s that I threw on the Quake. These are actually, I haven't ran them yet. They are brand new. I think they look pretty good on there. I think they're probably a little bit heavier than stock, but I think they're like $32 for two, I think. I could be wrong. But, yeah, they look pretty good. OG says, yeah, I could see my breath today while shooting videos of the paintball. Excuse me. It was 36, 37 degrees. It was 78 degrees yesterday, 37 today. I'm so over this crap. Oh, 100%. Definitely couldn't agree with you more. It's like, would it just make up its mind already? Makes it hard to do things. You almost have to try and plan to do stuff that day. Yeah, it's just a pain in the butt. R1 says, JustBashinit, thanks, buddy. That's awesome. Appreciate you doing that again. No worries. No worries at all. No worries. If you guys have anything you want to see or anything, definitely let me know. No big deal. Oh, let me get that off the screen. So the last thing we have to do here is fix bearings on this one. I don't know if I have any more. I don't think I do. Let me look real fast. Oh, I do. Well, no, I don't. Never mind. Never mind. We're not going to be able to do that. But anyways, the bearing is completely gone. I'll show you in a minute. But the Fred says, yeah, OG, we've been riding the weather wave as well. Okay. Now this is a high center gravity VXL. I think I picked this one up for like $75, I think. So I got a pretty good deal on it, but let's see, I need this Dealy Bob. OG says all trucks run better with a heavy tire as long as you're not overworking the electronics. The heavier tire makes them stay grounded better and handle better. Oh yeah, that I definitely agree. Definitely agree. I suppose you might have to just change gearing if you gear up to heavier tires, right? I think that's how that works. If you the bigger, heavier tires, you have to gear up, or sorry, gear down. Gear down, I think. OG says, and they will jump and fly better too. Yep, definitely. There we go. I don't know. There it is. Oh, Nick T says, all right, guys, I'm going to fly. Everyone have a good night. Sounds good, Nick T. Appreciate you joining. Have a great night. We'll see you next time. Okay. Come on now. Don't be that way. Oh, man. Come on. There we go. Now we're golden. Everyone's saying peace out to Nick T. Definitely appreciate it. Okay, let's see if we can get this off here. Oh, boy. We might be in trouble here. This bearing's so seized. Oh, boy. Oh, then it comes right out. Well, I would say show you the bearing, but it's apparently not existing. Let's see here. OG says, Bastion, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Ty and Hotspot the other night, okay? High Volume. What's up, High Volume? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. High Volume says, what's up, JB? What's up, High Volume? OG says, money doesn't matter. Price doesn't matter. What RC would you have right now if you could? Ooh, it's a great question. I want to be realistic. I don't know. That's a tough question, OG. Let me think a minute. If that's all right. I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that. How about everybody else in the chat? As well as you, OG. What would yours be, OG? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Probably. God darn it, that's a tough question. I don't know. I really wanted a DBXLE, but they're just too spendy. I'd say I'm gonna go with the DBXLE. I think them things look awesome. I just haven't had the opportunity to get one. I'm gonna go with that DBXL. High Volume says, J-Man Slash is okay. Going to let you go. Gotta get some rest, so I am prepared and ready to go in the morning. Everybody have a great night. If you haven't seen my channel, check it out. Sounds good, Slash. Appreciate you joining. Have a great night. Definitely appreciate you coming back. Reckham says Raminator. Yeah, I thought about that too, but that thing's pretty sweet too. J-Man says I go with the Primal Charger or Challenger or the Dodge Ram crawler truck they got. Not a bad option either. Reckham says the 1RC. Excuse me. I will always want, but never spent money on it. Says the Raminator. Yep. The Fred says I filled in a Wild Bill's live stream Monday night with Real Flight Simulator for almost 3 hours. LOL. I did that live for a year a couple years ago. Then had Bill take it over for me. Oh, nice! I didn't know that. That's awesome. That's very cool. I try to join those on Monday nights, but Monday night's pretty busy for me. But that's awesome, the Fred. High Volume says Losi 5T for me. Yeah, that's awesome as well. Slash says you too, man. Appreciate it. Slash. J-Man says or Charger car, whatever wanted. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Turismo says money, price, space, no issues, an X-Max or Creighton 8S. See, or the X-Max Ultimate. But I mean, I have two X-Maxes, so I don't really need an X-Max Ultimate. But yeah, if I had to go with it, it'd be I would say the DBXL. I got to pull this off there. Shout out to the 18 in chat. Definitely appreciate you guys. Probably wrap it up here around the 2-hour mark. It's been a great live. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. You guys rock. R1 says X-Max Ultimate. OG says I'll have these 5. Then I don't have a need for any. Any others. Creighton V6, 6S, Gamma 6S, Max Slash 6S, the new Savage X and Savage XL, and DBXL, or a new Inbox Losi 5T, or HPI Baja 5B. Heck yeah, OG. That's a great question. I never really thought about that, but I appreciate that question. That's a great question. Yeah, those are great cars, OG. Losi 5T. Losi 5Ts would be cool. Those are huge. That would be awesome. What'd I do? R1 says, super great live. Appreciate that, R1. It's all thanks to all you guys, man. No, that's a great list, OG. Where is bingo? You guys have any other questions? Definitely let me know. Shout out to OG with that question. I don't know. It's probably been a while, but what's everyone go-to batteries right now? Throw out a question out there. I say it in almost every video. I love my Hobby King batteries. They always balance great, and they're just my favorite. Shout out to Hobby King. But I'd love to hear what batteries you guys have been running, because it's been a while. A couple people have picked up any new batteries or anything. OG says HPI brought back the Savage X and XL and an awesome blue and black paint job. Yep, I did see that. Yeah, they look good. They do look good. OG says Ovonics. Nice. Oh, yeah. See, I haven't had an Ovonic before. I have never tried an Ovonic battery. But I've heard great things, and I know you like them, OG. Let's see here. James says, I have to go with the Vigilante in the new electric kit HPI XL. Nice, James. Yeah, those are great ones as well. Everyone's got such great options. R1 says, OG Ovonic, thumbs up. Yeah, Ovonics do look good. All right, I did pull the axle out of this thing. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong axle. It doesn't quite fit inside the hubs. I think that was my issue. So we're at a standstill anyways. I need to order some axles, which isn't too big of a deal. But yeah, we've been live for 2 hours and 3 minutes. Let's go. Awesome live tonight, guys. Yeah, I can't thank each and every one of you. OG says, the E-Savages are literally stupid fast. They spin the tires right off the rims, max power. Wow. Man, lots of power. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Let's see here. Turismo says, I got Z batteries and Gens Ace. Not the punchiest, but they work well enough. Want to try Ovonics at some point. I think I've had one set of Z batteries, and they honestly weren't bad. Honestly, we're not bad. Oh, man. Getting the yawns, guys. Let's see here. OG says, Gens are awesome. I have Zs too. Nice. Miggy, what's up, Miggy? Appreciate you joining. Miggy says, SMCs are decent. Nice. Definitely appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome in, Miggy. I think if I butchered your name, I'm sorry, but everyone's talking to Miggy. Definitely appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, see, it seems like most people run Gens Ace, Ovonix. Yeah, definitely some solid options there. Now, I don't think I have another axle for this. I guess we'll see if we have an axle for this or not. I do have the outer or inner ones. Okay. So I do have, they make a, OG says I have massive Huvos and my X-Max. Oh yeah, the Huvos don't seem to be too bad either. I think they're fairly cheap too. So we do have the inners, we don't have the outers. I don't know why I have, I don't know. But I think we should probably change these. I think I've had these for a minute, so we might as well throw them in there. OG says, "Yep, cheap on Amazon." Oh yeah. J-Man says, "Hulu is the ones I got for all my rides. Works decent for me. Heck yeah. As long as they work, that's all that matters." You know, lipo safety is a big thing. You guys all know that, but definitely a crucial point is lipo safety. Yeah, I think Miggy says, question. I have a Mega Outcast M2C everything running Max 5 G2 800 kV and going through diffs is earplug center. Okay, is earplugs center 1 mil front 500K seem okay for 12S? Ooh. Earplugs in the center, 1 mil front, 500 rear. You know, honestly, that does sound. I know a lot of people run earplugs. In my Outcast 8S and my Creighton 8S, I think I have 20. I think I put 20 million in my center, but I know a lot of people do the earplugs. I can't remember what I did on the other one. I think those are stock, but that sounds about right. 500K. I would say I'm not too familiar with 12S, so I don't know if anybody in the chat can help with that. But I would say that seems about fine. Mega Outcast, nice. That sounds awesome. Mega Outcast. I bet that thing is wild. Very cool. The Fred says I have 2 D-Bax LEs. Nice. Reckham says fire insurance also important. You bet. OG says, dang, Fred. Yep, just like I have 2 X-Maxes, so I can relate. Miggy says, awesome. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, definitely. Great question. Hopefully it helped. But, yeah, like I said, I put 20. I'm pretty sure I just redid my Creighton 8S diffs, and I'm pretty sure I put 20 mil in the center, and I think I did 500K in the rear. So, OG says 20 mil in mine, but I'm not running max power, max 5 either. That's some power. Is go up in weight. I'd go up in weight if I was you. I suppose 12S could be a different story. That's for sure. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with 12S, but I don't know. Maybe just give it a try, and like OG said, just go up if you need to. What? Come on now. Don't do that to me, please. Oh, the friend says, LOL OG, 4 SCX6s and Super Baja Rays. Dang. But wait, there's more, LOL. Oh, my gosh. OG says, yeah, he's running 800 kV motor. Oh, yeah. Yep. Now, that's some power. Matt, I couldn't imagine 12S. 12S is just insane. There we go. OG says, Fred, you want to adopt me? Oh, man, that's funny. Oh, man. Oh, I'm crying. Reckham says, I can't do backflips with X-Max. Some thicker oil in the diffs should fix that, right? Can't do backflips with my X-Max. Some thicker oil in the diffs should fix that. That or tires. What do you got on it for tires, Reckham? Oh. I know on my X-Max, I don't remember. You know, honestly, I've never touched the diffs in my X-Max, to be honest with you. Oh, jeez. Miggy says, nice. Okay, thanks for the ideas. I haven't spoken with anyone to do this setup. Anyone to do this setup personally. Oh, no worries. Hopefully we can help you. But yeah, like I said, I'm not too familiar with 12S. I have the 800 kV XLX2 in my Creighton 8S. I can actually show you if you would like to see it, but Turismo says, Sebastian, would you ever drive a Limitless 20? I would definitely drive one. Would I own one? Probably not. But the Fred says, I have a lot of HRB red and hard case for surface vehicles. OG said, that comes right off the heck. OG says, if your tires are belted, that's not helping. Time diffs make tires balloon, which is great for stunts. Yeah, belted tires are definitely not going to help. Rughead says, I'm back from Golden Panda. What we doing now? Working on a slash yet, Rughead. Appreciate you coming back. Reckham says, the ones that come pre-glued on the rim. What brand? Are the stock ones? The ones that come pre-glued on the rim. Fred says, LOL, OG. OG says, Chinese food. The Fred says, OG, love unbelted Proline Badlands. They make unbelted Prolines for the... Oh, yeah, they make smaller ones. For the X-Max, they're all belted, though, aren't they? Reckham says the ones that come pre-glued on the rim. Are they the stock? If they're belted, that's going to affect your backflips a lot. Oh. Oop, shoot. Let's see here. Reckham says, sorry, I'm trying to find out. I can't remember. Not belted. Think they are just stock. Oh, no worries, Reckham. No worries. If they're the stock ones, those ones don't. They balloon a little bit. The ballooning is where you're going to get your better backflips. J-Man says, I think I've seen videos of other people pulling backflips with the speed gear in it. Yep. Yeah, and you're gearing. You gear up to do better backflips, more rotation. It all depends. Tires are a big factor. J-Man says on the X-Max. Rughead says, I rock the Grom. The Grom Badlands but the rims are fragile. OG says people thicken the diffs to stop ballooning, so you want thinner diff fluid to help with flipping and stunts. Yep. Great point, OG. Yep, thinner diff fluid for stunts. If you're just doing like straight shot jumps and not wanting to do backflips, thicken it up. Miggy says the Mega Outcast with 10K MAW, dual 6S, almost 40 pounds and running unbelted. Magmas. Nice. You got Magmas on yours. Heck yeah. I love my Magmas. Let me. We love some Magmas around here. My XRT with the Magmas on it. This thing is an absolute animal. Where did my set screw go? That sucks. All right, sorry about that, guys. Looking for a set screw. Oh, let's see. Rughead says my Badlands come unglued at 50 mile an hour. See, I've heard that too. When I had those for when I tried them on the Relarlo car, and yeah, they come unglued. OG says, "Dang, Miggy, that's impressive, bro. Definitely is impressive. 40 pounds, that's crazy." Dad says, Rughead, you got to add your own glue over the stock glue bead. Should help a lot. Definitely. The Fred says, dang, Rughead, I put them on my Super Laser Nut and have them on the fire team, so I guess we'll see. LOL. Miggy says, 39 tooth spur, 40 tooth pinion. Hopefully it won't blow tires off. Oh, boy. You might, because that's a lot of power. That is definitely a lot of power. God darn it. Where did my set screw go? Anyways. Shout out to the 19 you guys still in chat. Definitely appreciate you guys. OG says, laughing emoji. R1 says, Sebastian was thinking about the Proline Trencher X for my 6S Creighton. Thoughts? Honestly, R1, I think you should put backflips on the Creighton. I absolutely love the Trenchers. Trenchers aren't bad. They're not bad tires. But honestly, if you don't have the backflips on it, I would recommend the backflips. OG says, I love the Trenchers. Yeah, they do look good. Let's see. I was thinking about the Proline Trencher. Trencher X? What do the Trencher X's look like? I got to look that up once. Let me look. Trencher. Let's see here. R1 says, Sebastian, okay, we'll do. Or Maggie, yeah, Magmas as well. They make the Magmas for that. The Magma. Those ones I've been debating on picking up. Magma 6S Creighton. I know ICRC has done videos on those. Let's see here if I can find them. Yeah, they make the Magmas for just about everything. And I think the Magmas would be absolutely insane as well. The dad says, check Amazon. The backflips are on sale. I don't know if they still are. I think they still are, the dad. I just saw A-Main has them on sale. Rughead says, I got a vent. The outside of the Badlands, too, they don't like being waterlogged. Oh, I believe that. Yeah, the little Badlands are definitely pretty cool, though. Well, guys, we've been live for 2 hours and about 20 minutes. I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. Definitely getting pretty tired. Do have to be up early tomorrow. Shout out to the 19 you guys still in chat. I greatly appreciate all you guys still here. And you guys like doing later lives or earlier lives? Let me know in the chat. See a couple new faces. I definitely appreciate if you're new here, definitely appreciate you coming in, checking us out. We do these every Wednesday, so yeah, I definitely appreciate all the new guys. You guys have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. But yeah, shout out to each and every one of you. The RC community is awesome. If you haven't, make sure you're subscribed, hit that like. As always, I just can't thank you guys enough. But yeah, we will hopefully see you. The next video should be of the /4S or the Creighton, the mini Creightons. I'm not sure yet, but it would probably be the /4S. But as always, we'll go ahead and call it there. I appreciate you guys so much. It means the world. Shout out to each and every one of you. Definitely stay safe. God bless. And we'll see you all in the next video or the next live. Peace out, everyone.